All right, so welcome back to White House Farm. What we're gonna be doing today, we're gonna be moving the throttle here because we're doing upholstery, and I'm gonna show you how to do this. So someone had already broken the plastic. Looks like they had taken it apart before, but I took the screws out that were under here. But what you're supposed to do first is remove these screws here. This whole handle has to come apart and out in order to take this off correctly, and then this piece will pull off, and then you can pull this plastic piece off. But looks like someone had already tried to do it backwards, but I'll show you the right way to do it. So let's go ahead and get into this and get it off. That way we can get this all nice and reupholstered. That way it looks like this side over here. How nice that look. And that's in our other video, upholstering the boat, so you check it out. All right, so let's remove these two screws. And you can see how that piece, just like that, you can pop that right out of there. Set that down there. You got a screw back here. And now this piece, you can see pops up like that. I actually want to replace this too. That goes in there like that. And then this piece sits right up in here. So when you're putting it back together, you gotta make sure that that's in there. And this should come out. You can see that was just held in by that little piece right there. That just sits in there like that. Sits in there just like that inside. So you remember how to put this back together. And there's the top. That's where that sits in there like that. And that just comes off just like that. Just pops off. And there's a Allen wrench. You gotta put the screw up in here because it's tightened up onto there right now. Right onto that metal housing. Sucker's on there tight. Oh, there it goes. Oh my God, sucker does not want to come off. Oh, wow. All right, so since we're doing the throttle level there, ours was broken here, but we do have the spare boats here. Let's go ahead and head up here and see what we got. So it looks like it's the same one, and it's Quicksilver. So let's go ahead and take this one off and put it on our good boat. So that should just pop right off. See? Now we'll have a non-broken one. But we can go ahead and throw this one back on here. Alright, so let's take this one back with the extra screw, since there's two, and we'll be all set on there. And in case you're wondering, it's a 4mm. I don't know if you can see that or not. 4mm for that bottom screw. Yeah, and we got it down far enough. Now we need to undo this right here. There we go. All right. And these just come apart. You pull it. Just like that. So the blue goes with the white, or peach. It's kind of old and faded. Red with red, and then the green-ish with the dark green, and then the purple with the purple. And that comes off just like that. There we go. Alright, that comes off. Then this comes off, and this is when you're supposed to remove this to get all your bolts out of there, but we had already taken them off because someone had broken the plastic on here. So normally you'd have this still on here, and then you would pull this cover off, so then it would just look like this, and then you would take out all the screws or all the bolts. And you got this piece here. You can see it's indented, goes right in there. We can remove this piece here because we're going to be redoing this whole thing. But there it is. So that's how you take it apart to go ahead and either replace your throttle controls here, any of your wires. I'll show you again on how to put it back together once we get the vinyl done and get it back up here. So we'll see you. Now we can run screws on all four corners there. Alright, so that's nice and tight on there now. So now we're going to use some dielectric grease, and we're going to go ahead and put this all back together with these. So put some dielectric grease inside these. Oh, jeez. It's enough for all of them. This white one, or whatever color fade it is, goes with the blue. Red with red. And the light green with the dark green. And then this purple with the purple. Alright, and then we're going to put it back in the block here. And it should all snap back together just like that. So they're all together in there like that. You take a little more dielectric grease. This stuff comes out quick. And just coat the inside there. So that's all back together. Now we can run our pin and this back end. And put a little bit of grease in there. Now I can put our bottom button back in. There we go. We can get our guide here. That's gonna all go together. And we'll put our 2 screws back in. Now we put our top back on, which is already greased. So that's all back together now. Got the new handle. We're all set with that. I like this. Like not having a broken piece right there. So that's all back together. So that's how you take it apart to, if you need to replace the cables or do like I did to do your vinyl. But we're all set here. Watch the other videos on doing the vinyl. This was just because I was doing the vinyl, so I might as well show you how to take the throttle off there. So we're all set here. Hope you guys like, enjoy, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, bye guys.
You can't say goodbye without saying goodbye to me.
All right, Olaf. We'll see you on the next one. All right, bye, Obo.
Bye, guys.